protected by Under Armour.
8 hours late.
I got shotgun. From the moment you pull into the gates at the Wagonhound, you're gonna see all types of game. I mean, they got antelope, they got mule deer, they got whitetail, you know, and then you get up here to the high country and you see what we came here for, and that's the big bull elk.
This is a draw unit only outside of Douglas. And Langy and I are in a kind of a partner deal where one draws, both draw. We drew 5 years ago.
What it ain't. Good luck. All right, bud.
Elk hunting on Wagonhounds is pretty unbelievable. They haven't seen any other like it, at least in this area. Outstanding genetics. Given enough time, there's a pretty good chance of a trophy class bull if you want to put in a little effort.
Wagonhound Land Livestock was founded in 1999. We are about 20 miles south of Douglas, Wyoming.
Lining up.
Trying to get ready. Just gotta make sure I look good for you this morning.
Be sure and get those teeth brushed. I'll be back.
Scrambled eggs, deer sausage, some leftover hash browns from last night, a lot of seasoning. The sausage here is a doe that I killed back home about 2 weeks ago.
Morning. Nice beer.
Langy invited me up here on this trip. Typically I film Chipper, but when I'm not with him, I'll gladly go with any other Buckman. I love getting to switch it up.
So the next morning we figured we'd go out and try and help spot for Langy.
Couple bulls up here. Long swords, long main beams, wide. Kind of what we're looking for, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to not at least try to put a game plan together on that bull.
Next thing we know, that Langy's putting a stalk on a giant elk.
Well, they happen to be headed up that way, and we crossed paths with them, and we're like, hey, we're gonna go try to get on this bull.
So we go up there and we're gonna watch as this whole thing unfolds, and we're sitting a mile and a half off, glassing this ridge. We can see his bull. Well, we're gonna hopefully watch this bull get waxed. They got him spotted right there.
That is a really good bull. He's just, I mean, this bull he's one of those bulls. I'm sitting there, you know, most of the bulls being inexperienced. I was asking Jeff, you know, what do you think? What do you think? This guy walks out and it's like, let's go get him.
The one on the left's got a lot better tine length, but he's narrow. The only problem with the middle one is his fists are pretty short. That one on the left's got it all besides width.
So we're watching this whole thing. We're kind of trying to help strategize what we would do and what we hope they do.
We're right in their bedroom right now.
He's moving pretty good.
We're trying to get up and crest this ridge. When we crest this ridge, the elk should be right there, maybe 200-300 yards from us.
Let's stay down. We need to hustle. This next ridge, they're right over there. I can see the horn bobbing every once in a while.
They're going up, they get posted up on a rock, and well, I'm glassing, and I watch Ryan pull up his rifle just free-handed. Camera guys are scrambling.
Get up here.
He comes back up with his rifle and then draws down again.
Drill him right in the shoulder, Langy. Hurry up. You better get after it.
Damn it. Once Jordan gave me the thumbs up, I look back and the bull's starting to get edgy, and I try to get back up on him and he spooks. And you know, that's why I told Jordan, I said, hey, that one's on me, man.
It's the cameraman's worst nightmare being the one to blame for something like that. You want to be the last one that somebody blames for being smelled or spooking an animal.
I was like, you know, I was trying to take care of everybody else's business except my, you know, instead of just focusing on my own.
We didn't have any trees, any rocks, anything hiding. I mean, we skylined on the ridge. We had a little bit of brush. We had to, of course, get the cameras up over to see the elk.
The one that got away.
Oh well, we'll catch him on the other side of the mountain.
It was a treat to be able to come to Wyoming with Adam to this Wagonhound Ranch. The anticipation was building up for this hunt. I was just so excited.
Well, the sun's coming up and it's warming up, and Matt says we need to go get this elk out, the one I killed the night before this meet's ruined. Take it.
He is up there in the rocks and the trees, and there's no way to get anything to him but a horse.
I got a chance to gut my first elk. I learned how to do a lot of that. We get to know each other a little bit.
Just need to run these two back out and shut that door.
Adam's packing up the horses to go retrieve his bull. I mean, he knew I was feeling like crap and just kept giving me this one. Just, hey, he was like, keep your head up. He was like, you got 2 more days.
I gotta hear it. Too close, huh?
I need a hug right now.
I know you do, buddy. Screw it.
Yeah.
Plenty more out there.
I told Jordy, I was like, hey, we'll get
Find them again.
You know, they talked about doing horsebacking to go after this elk. I have minimal, like, rode horses one time when I was about 13, 14 years old, so I'm a little hesitant at this time. Do I have a good horse? What's this going to be like? I mean, this is rugged terrain. Is this horse going to get out of control? These were the tamest horses I've ever seen. It was unbelievable.
He tried to get out of it a couple different ways, using a couple different angles, and we didn't let him.
Hold up. Had a pocket come open, a bunch of my crap come out.
You know, I think it goes for any kind of animal you're hunting, no matter how long you've done it, how many elk, how many deer, whatever you're into, that excitement right after the kill and usually lasts quite a while.
Just getting to see the excitement and the enjoyment of one of your fellow buckmen is what this is all about. That's what we're trying to show. We're trying to show that love of hunting camp, and that the basis behind it is, it's about the memories and just the enjoyment of being around one another, because that's what hunting's all about, and that's what we love about it. And when you take a trophy, that's just icing on the cake.
It's something you can't explain. It's the high of all highs, I guess, where it just reminds you why we're out here.
Well, it's way easier riding these horses than marking this trail last night, that's for sure.
Yeah, isn't it?
Let's see if you shrunk any.
Oh, I doubt he has. I know he grew in my dreams a little bit. No, he ain't strong. I feel for them horses after walking 50 yards. It seems like no matter what you do to prepare for a mountain trip, it doesn't matter. You can be in the best shape of your life down at sea level or just above. You come up to 8,000 feet and it just sucks the life out of you.
Alrighty. Now, you can grab this one. This goes against the horse. Just grab it right from this side.
Yeah. At the same time?
At the same time.
Okay. Wow, is that some weight?
Got it.
That's how it's done.
After the miss this morning, we were all pretty down. The only thing we could think of to do is just go glass. I mean, try to get on another bull. We didn't see the bulls that we had seen that morning, but we did see 2 other bulls that looked really good. Langy said he'd be happy with either one of them.
We were headed back up to the high country that afternoon on day 3, and Rochi and Matt had seen some bulls over in this area they call Deer Meadows, And we went over and got a little bit of a look at them right before dark and decided that that was going to be our game plan for day 4. One of the bulls just was a really nice, mature bull that, you know, just had a lot of good character about him.
The bulls we were glassing last night. Trying to get up this ridge and get a shot. We gotta move.
Next morning we went up, see if we could find them 2 bulls that we'd bedded when Adam shot his. Thought we'd go to see them, and got up on the ridge and glassed back and spotted a really nice bull.
These weren't the bulls that we saw the night before. And so we're sitting there trying to make sure we don't come up over this ridge on the 2 bulls we saw. Meanwhile, there's 2 bulls up above us that, you know, that could bust us at any minute. And if these guys are gone, these guys are definitely gone too.
Get to that rock right there and lean over it. What do you think? Stay right here, 300-yard shot.
So when we're moving in on these bulls this morning, I'm thinking of every little thing that I can do right to not have a repeat of what happened yesterday.
Drill him right in the shoulder, Langy. You better get after it.
Damn it. And don't want to let my guys running camera down, don't want to let Jeff down. You know, I know Matt and Roachy are, you know, pulling for me to get on a good bull. And so we're just trying to take everything real slow and really get it done.
So we had to figure out a way for Langy to be able to stalk up to this bull and me to be able to film it, but I couldn't get too close to the elk.
We had to find a big rock to get him above the buckbrush. As close as we were to the elk, we really couldn't communicate much at all for fear of him hearing us. And
we dropped Jordy off at those rocks and he gets set up with the camera, and we start just easing our way down the rock face, trying to get to this next set of rocks. And these bulls are right there. They're getting a little bit nervous, but I still don't think they know that we're there.
we got up to where we couldn't go any further. I mean, it's a 100-foot rock ledge in front of us.
53, I'd say. 3. Put it right on his shoulder. 2/3 the way up his body. Make sure we got a good broadside. No need to hurry. Not bad right there.
Well, Jeff and I get up and get in good position, and I get out on this rock, and I'm locked in, ready to go on the elk. I get the green light from Jordy, but these guys would just not move. They sat there feeding. The bull that we were on was sitting straight away from us, not presenting a very clean shot. And we kept thinking, I'm thinking all I need him to do is take a step or two left or a step or two right.
We're looking 250, 300-yard shot. We had a little breeze in our face, but that wasn't a factor.
Finally, this bull gives me a pretty good quartering away shot, and I tell him, turn around, one last check, you know, we ready to go, boys? Get the green light.
Yeah, one more step. All right, boys. Kill him. Jordy on him. Kill him.
Hit him again, hit him again. Right, drill him.
Hit him the first time, knew it was a good shot, but I've trailed enough elk before that if they're still standing, keep shooting.
We're up on that 7,000-foot cliff right there. My legs hanging off, life flashing before my eyes as this majestic animal came into the scope.
That's pretty tough. I mean, Langy put that federal premium right in his side, and he just stood there. Didn't move.
Immediately, it was like this huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. I'm like, hey, we can go back and celebrate with Roachy now. The Buckmen are 2 for 2. This is what we come to the Wagonhound for right here. What a bull. Eric Pollock with Cabela's tags. Gotta thank my man Jeff Taylor right here. Worked hard, I dropped the ball for him yesterday. Another really, really nice bull. Got us in.
If something goes bad now and then, I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, that's what we're out there for. That's why we call it hunting and not killing.
So I got to experience that excitement the night before when I killed. And then the next morning to see him as down as he was after a miss, and then to go back up and have him feel the same thing that I had just felt 24 hours before with killing a huge bull. I knew what he felt, and man, couldn't have worked out any better.
Get the phone call. Jeff said, bring the horses, we got him. So we came back, got the horses, headed up.
Yeah, a lot of this country we hunt, it's pretty inaccessible, you know, for vehicles, of course.
Here they come. The cavalry comes riding in with the train of horses followed right behind them.
Oh my, oh my.
Look at the fronts on that bad boy.
Oh, what have you done?
I think one of those iconic images when you think of elk hunting, whether it's on TV or seeing it in a magazine, is you know, a train of pack horses leading a successful hunting party out of the mountains.
No, one of the things that's pretty unique to the whole buck commander, duck commander is the war paint on the face, and we got him war painted up a little bit to match Langy. Got the Wagonhound brand on him, and he was looking pretty tough.
We had to paint our boy Cisco up here, make him look like a Buckman. Figure if we're going to be painted, the horse that hauls our elk down out of the mountains, he needs to be painted too. So. Adam and I have developed a great relationship with Matt and Jeff here.
So I decided to do something I've never done before.
He's got a screw loose or something, but I don't know what would prompt him.
So we ended up taking some fresh horse poop and putting it in his truck. I hadn't even opened the second bag yet.
Evidently, it was really funny to him. It wasn't funny to some of us that had to ride in that vehicle afterwards.
Oh, this is not going to be cool for them.
Well, Roachy thought he was pretty clever and kept waiting for a rise out of Jeff, but he might have found his match in Jeff, because Jeff, you know, didn't give Roachy the satisfaction of any kind of response.
We got it done. I gagged 5 or 10 times trying to put an open Ziploc bag with horse poop in his truck.
Thanks. We don't like you anymore either. Just be that way.
We're about all wrapped up here in Wyoming and got 2 good bulls, a lot of good memories, and just overall just had a great time with everybody in camp.
And that's why we do this. That's why we hunt. You hunt for that fit. Yeah, it's great being around the guys. That makes it 10 times more fun, being around camp, having great guides that everybody enjoys being around. And man, funny things happen. It just kind of takes over you, and it's a pretty neat feeling.
It's time for the Buckmen to get back to what they do and what they know best, and that's big whitetails. Well, as long as I've known Roachy, he's just always had this, everybody loves him, he's a great guy, but he always had this something about him that he just can't resist trying to pull practical jokes on people.
I will say the plan worked out great. So the hope was that he would get in there, smell it, see the horse poop, throw it out, and then the stench would still be in there for hopefully weeks to come, because he still hasn't found it.